Hello my friends, and welcome back to our fun Let's Play of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. My name is FlightlessBird, this is your story-based gaming channel. And we're picking up right where we left off in episode 5 here by talking to the Detective Gumshoe. But first, let's go ahead and present him some information. As always, we should always start with the attorney's badge, because the one time I didn't show this to someone, I got stuck for like 10 minutes. Detective, here's my attorney's badge.
You show this to me every time we meet, pal. Real men show the police badge. No Sid.
I wish I had a badge. Even an ID card would be nice. Aw, don't worry, you'll get one. Wait. Speaking of ID cards, I found that detective's card, didn't I? Yeah, we'll get to that soon. Let's skip over that one. King of Prosecutors Trophy.
Hey, that's it. Now that's the King of Prosecutors award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday.
Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe?
Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself.
I think you deserve it. Congratulations. I'm so happy. I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken?
Oh, there's a reason. Let's see. I'll tell you what it is later.
Apparently, he's forgotten. By the way, I hope everyone's having a wonderfully fantastic day today.
But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award. Even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office.
Naysayers? Must be because of the rumors.
Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car. Stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing?
Oh, the dots.
Oh, wait, I didn't mean. I mean, sure, of course, someone else. Yeah, that someone else really did it, you know? Someone who must have, let's see, someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, that's it.
The car and the knife do seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What could have happened? We had to find out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth.
Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car.
Oh, this is the same thing, isn't it? Yeah, this is the same dialogue. Huh. Interesting. So the two items sort of go together, huh? Blue Badger panel.
As a detective, I have to keep my mouth shut on that one. Or else I'll get fired by the boss. Even though I did make it, aren't I proud? I know better than to go babbling on about things I don't know about.
No, I wouldn't want you to do that either.
Good.
What do you mean? You know all about that. Detective Gumshoe, what can you tell me about this?
Huh? Hey, pal! This is a detective's ID card. You can't just keep that. You have to turn it into the police. It's people like you that get me into so much trouble all the time.
Meaning Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot.
Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman. Sounds familiar. Huh. Oh, the dots? Yeah, whatever. It's my mistake.
But didn't you work together with him in criminal affairs?
Whoa, now I remember!
That was so out of the blue.
Bruce Goodman? He's the victim.
Oh, that's what I thought. Can you tell us more, Mr. Detective Gumshoe? Okay, now we can go ahead and talk to him, right? I believe we examined everything in the last episode. Yes, we did. Okay. We'll start with the case.
Well, I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You'd better not agree to defend the suspect in this case.
Why not?
Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed, to the crime. She says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office and she killed him.
But what if she's not telling the truth?
Yes, well, no, I mean, come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her.
But what if the evidence was faked? Hey, pal. Can I, speak to you for a second? Huh? Me? Why is this little girl, so peeved at me, man? She's a relative of the suspect. She's, Lana Sky's sister.
Whoa! It's the chief prosecutor's little sis?
Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? Like, scientifically even.
Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like, faked.
Huh?
It's just, it's a sensitive issue with us these days, you know?
What about the investigation? So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe?
Well, me? Nothing really. They kicked me out of criminal affairs.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time?
What do you mean this time?
Then what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all.
Well, it's true. We've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are being led into criminal affairs now. And the lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all.
None of you? I know this is an important trial, but isn't that just a little bit odd?
Well, so anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the badger dance down pat.
I would love to see a badger dance. Can you please do a badger dance? That would be a great CGI. Isn't there anything else you could be doing?
Well, the chief of police is directing this investigation, pal. And Officer Marshall was designed to the underground parking lot.
Officer Marshall? Now that I think about it, you might did seem to know that Marshall guy.
Well, a patrolman in charge of a crime scene? It's unheard of, pal.
So this ID card belonged to the victim?
He was a detective, you know, like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman.
Did you think it's, strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it?
Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transfer for a case he handled about 2 years ago.
Evidence transfer. Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office.
Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but, you know, word is that Chief Prosecutor Sky called him out there to the parking lot.
And Lana's confessing as much. Edgeworth's troubles.
Well, he's in a tough spot again.
Again? We remember that.
Well, you know, it all started with the murder of that defense attorney Hammond.
But Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent.
Well, listen, pal. There have always been rumors about, you know, Mr. Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deal with witnesses. Nothing outright, but there was always whispered rumors, you know? Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. I mean, they're practically shouting.
But there's no evidence against him.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties to the department higher-ups. It's only natural that people would be, you know, suspicious.
I had no idea it was under the gun.
Well, anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor like. People say the only reason he took the case, you know, is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor position himself.
Wait, what?
But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this thing for all of us. All the debts. And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know?
Thank you. Why aren't you handling this case, Detective Gumshoe? We met the guy who is, what's his name? You know, the cowboy in the parking lot?
That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the Chief of Police.
Officer Marshall. Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something?
No, Jake Marshall's just a regular old officer. From West LA.
For a moment there, I wasn't sure.
Look, pal. Let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this. They'll let you examine the crime scene. Oh, maybe.
Detective Gumshoe's letter of introduction added to the court record. Receipt from Detective Gumshoe allows Bear to investigate the crime scene. I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere.
Just act like you're supposed to be there and nobody will look at you twice, pal.
Alright, well let's, before we do that, actually look at our stuff here. Because I don't know if I've looked at the knife yet. This is supposed to be the victim's blood, right? Either that or Edgeworth cut himself peeling an apple. What's Edgeworth doing with a knife like this anyway? Hey, maybe he spends his weekends roughing it in the wild. Edgeworth? In the wild? Ha! I think my fruit peeling theory is more likely. Are you kidding? I always pictured him as an outdoorsman. Now there's a scary thought. Okay. Let's rotate it around. See if we need to see anything special. Nothing on the handle. Nothing on the blade, nothing on the tilt. You know, besides the blood. Miles Edgeworth, 1712. This is the day of the crime. The murder took place 3 minutes before Edgeworth parked his car. If only it was held up at the couple extra red lights, he wouldn't have been caught up in this whole affair. Perhaps. It just goes to show you never know what will happen when you run a yellow light. Okay, well, I guess that's the thing. Let's look at the back. Never mind, nothing is on the back. In case you can't read military time, this is 512. Oh, I can't rotate this one. Nope, it's just there. Hey, look here. It looks like something's been crossed out. Maybe it was a letter or something to Detective Gumshoe. Let's see. Annual bonus, $20. I think a couple zeros are missing. Yeah, it's pretty pathetic. No, that sounds about right. At least in the detective's case. All the dots. Maybe I should rethink my career as an investigator. Aww, poor girl. Poor Detective Gumshoe, what am I saying? How come I can't look at the actual letter? Zoom in? No, I can't look at the actual letter. But we can clearly see here, annual bonus $20. All right, let's go ahead and move on out, shall we? We'll go here first, just make sure there's nothing new. We'll go to the detention center, make sure there's nothing new. And then we'll go to the underground parking lot. February 22nd, prosecutor's office, underground parking lot. Looks like the investigation is still going. I have to be getting back to the shop. Oh, is this, the hookup girl? Not the hookup girl. What do you call her? Cough up? Sorry, it looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, baby. No, I think this is the marshal. No, it is her. Oh, are you still here? Hey, hello. Why the surprised looks? Didn't I mention? I got a boyfriend in criminal affairs, too. What happened to the security guard? Here he is.
Well, hey, what's wrong, Bambina? You're looking like a doggy that's lost its herd.
Jake Marshall. strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene. I love the music though. Yeah, it's got that awesome Wild West type music. Really, really sounds awesome. I love it. Would you, mind reading this for me?
What's this? I warn you, fan letters to me go right in the spittoon.
It's a letter of, introduction from Detective Gumshoe. May we investigate?
Gumshoe. That old cow dog. Yeah, holding a birthday party or something? Look, what should say letter of introduction? It says, invitation.
Ah, well, I think he'd, just, miswrote it. Wait, why am I getting all defensive here?
No worries. This proves it's from Detective Gumshoe. It's, better than a blood test. Guess I better let you in then.
Thank you, Officer Marshall. Oh, that's right. He's a patrolman, not a detective. Which reminds me. Hey, wait a sec. Is it a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher?
Well, folks, the clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settler. Strike out for lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hootenanny.
Note to self. Police investigations of like settling land. Oh. I think Ima is getting the wrong role models here. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say? I say I won't be needing this anymore. Detective Gumshoe's letter of introduction crumpled and discarded. Aww. Okay. Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim?
Oh, the dots. Good men always die young. Remember that, partner.
Could you be a little more specific?
Bruce Goodman. He was a detective, right? Well, aren't you a feisty doggy there now? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. The smiling Madonna told me the tale.
I think it means the witness, Miss Angel Star.
One stab to the chest. A fine piece of work. This here's the autopsy report.
Goodman's autopsy report added to the court record. Death due to loss of blood. One knife wound. Died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m.
Was my sister involved with the victim anyway? Funny you should mention that, Bambina. Chief Prosecutor Sky and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all.
What? Really? Nothing in common?
They apparently worked together on a case a few years back.
So, there's no motive?
Goodman was a particularly gifted detective. That's one reason why I didn't do much work with the chief prosecutor. Or the chief prospector, even.
But my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here, to this parking lot?
So it seems. It's like calling an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon.
I don't mean any offense, but... Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective?
You calling me out? They shoot you for that in Texas.
Huh?
I was one of them fancy shoot detectives till about 2 years ago, to tell you the truth.
Oh, really? Now he tells me. But you're a patrolman now. How can you be in charge of a crime scene?
Well, nothing gets by you, does it, Bambina?
So why are you in charge then?
No reason. We're just short on hands right now. I'm keeping an eye out in the meantime.
Well, that's odd, though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important, at least.
Well, he's nothing but a sad old cow dog. I can't find his tail. Maybe it's because he runs with that old Edgeworth, eh?
Edgeworth.
That cowdog's been kicked out of this caravan by order of the chief of police. Just don't realize it yet.
Detective Gumshoe. Kicked out of the investigation? Huh.
I see a badge. Looks pretty round. Our badge is a star. A lone star. Shining in the nighttime sky. A beam of light. Illuminating evildoers who come in the dark of the night. Note to self. Evildoers are weak against starlight.
I think I've been playing too much D&D, Ema. Hey, that's a sheriff's badge. Huh.
What's that? Some sort of police passport?
Oh, this is Detective Goodman's ID card, strangely enough. We found it, a good distance away from the crime scene.
Good distance? In this rat hole? You want distance, get yourself to Texas. Texas. This is a tiny little crime scene in a little tiny town with tiny little evidence. What difference does a few yards make, compadre?
Note to self, if you encounter suspicious evidence, think of Texas. Oh. I'm really liking Ema, like a lot. She brings that levity that, you know, we don't have without Maya being here.
There's no better way to study than to hang out with the pros.
Okay.
Toy shield. Suits the boy well. What exactly could you shield with that? A toy knight, maybe?
Officer Marshall, don't you have anything good to say about Mr. Edgeworth? You don't like him, right? We get the point.
You know, when I was a detective, I got one of these.
Let me guess. Does it have a K for King of Detectives on it? Hey, they could use the same shield over and over and over. Note to self, the prosecutor's office in criminal affairs are surprisingly cheap.
You know it. They've gotten cheaper with every passing year, I'll tell you. Alright, compadre. Count to 3.
Huh?
You've got to do that if you're going to draw evidence on someone. That's what you do in Texas. Remind me never to visit Texas.
I mean, sorry. Remind me never to visit Texas.
5:12 p.m. The prospector's bright red steed came in at a trot. Real slow like.
Trot.
My Madonna tells me the crime occurred 3 minutes later. So it seems the chief prospector was laying in wait. Maybe waiting for a prince to ride in on his bright red horse.
So what you mean is, the killer intended to use Edward's car all along. Huh. Alright, so this is what he says when you don't have evidence to show. Okay, nothing on the autopsy either. Let's go ahead and advance. Oh! Name of deceased, first Kurtzman, 36 male. Date and time of death, February 21st between 4 p.m. and 5:30 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood from chest wound. Assessment, blood was caused by a 4.5-inch knife. A single stab wound was found. Was there another page? No. Let's examine, and we'll slide over to the right. This looks like a cell phone.
Scientific analysis would suggest this belonged to the victim.
Man, look at phones back then. Man, so different times, huh?
I can't think of anyone else it could belong to.
What's so scientific about that? Should we check it out? Sure. Right, let's check it out. Alright. got a strap? Man, what a boring strap. What's wrong with it? Everyone has different tastes, you know. Here, check out mine. It's a pink princess strap. These are hard to come by, you know. I see this series is as popular as ever with the kids. What else can we learn from the phone? Huh. Here. There we go. This phone's still on the redial screen. Redial? Mr. Wright. Most phones keep a record of all the calls you made and received. You just press the blue button to display the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you don't know about it. Sorry to disappoint you, but even I know about things like redial. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just, you never know with people from your generation. Wow. Wow. I'm only 24, you know. I mean, Phoenix is only 24. Whatever. Let's just check the phone out. Okay. Looks like it's just a redial button. Now to see who the owner of this phone called last. Note to self, a defense attorney doesn't think first, he just pushes the button. What do you mean? I thought first? I looked around the entire phone. Beep. This is the coolest ringtone ever. It's amazing. Hey, that song. I know that. Hey, what's going on over there? Yeah, that's the song from the Steel Samurai, isn't it? Beep. Ah, so sorry. I see you, partner. You pressed redial on that there phone, didn't you? Oh, well, yeah. Whose phone is this anyway? It was on the ground over there. Whose is it? Well, that belongs to Chief Prosecutor Sky. Wait, what? It's my sister's? She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody, right after the crime. Look, the last call was made right when the murder occurred. It looks like she was fixing to call someone. Except she only spoke for a few seconds according to this. Who did she call? No idea. Sorry, partner. Now, I got a question for you, partner. I heard a phone ring just now. One of those newfangled ringtones. Oh, that. Oh. I'm sorry, that was my phone. What? Your phone? Oh yeah, it's kind of strange, but you know, someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. It was the wrong number. Oh, the debts. I hope you're not lying there, Sonny. They shoot you for that in Texas, partner. Alright, yeah, well, that's the thing. I guess they shoot everyone in Texas for everything. It's kind of funny because I know a lot of really wonderful people in Texas, and they're not like that in Texas. But it is really funny. I live just east of Texas, only a few hours away. And I have a lot of family that live there too. Uh-oh, I've incited the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman. Cell phone added to court record. Property line of Sky, last call made at 5:18 on the day of the murder. Good job, Phoenix, by the way, in getting that phone. A block. This area is reserved for prosecutors. Defense attorneys are relegated to B block. I dream of the day when I'll be able to park my car here. I'll go over to B block to buy my hamburgers from you, Mr. Wright. I'm not planning on giving up my job that soon. By the way, yesterday I was actually pretty sick, and I'm feeling it a little bit today. So if this recording comes out like I'm pausing a lot in my voice, or you know, things like that. Just know it's because, yeah, I'm trying to get better. This rope, is it? Yep. They laid it in the outline of the victim's body. All the dots. So wait, the victim must have died when the killer closed the truck on him. All the dots. You got to be the only person I know that would come to that conclusion. Yeah, that's kind of weird though. It's like, instead of having a white circle on the ground, you know, a white body outline, you can actually see you can see him hanging from the back end of the car. That's really weird. Because didn't he... Yeah. It's really weird. Okay, what am I thinking? I'm thinking, I'm thinking that he died an hour and a half after he was killed. Or I mean... he died an hour and a half after he was stabbed. So why is he hanging out of the trunk like this? That doesn't make any sense. Like, the only way his body would be hanging out of the trunk like this is if he died in this position. But if he's been bleeding for an hour and a half, why wouldn't he have, you know, try to get some help or something? Unless he was locked in the trunk, but then his body would have been found in the trunk, not hanging off of the back end of the car. It's very weird. This appears to be the car where the body was found. It looks like the lock on the trunk is busted. The crime took place in the underground parking lot of the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. Quite a luxury car. It just screams, I have money to burn. Yeah, prosecutors get the big bucks. Definitely not my job, that's for sure. B-block is through there. That's where the visitors park. I can see the Lunchland car over there, far in the distance. Hey, you're right. I like the cute design on the door. I can see a cartoon cow marching down on a juicy looking steak. Oh, I want a steak now. All the dots. Doesn't that strike you as a little creepy? Just don't think too deeply about it, you'll be fine. I didn't even think of the irony of a cow munching down a steak till she said that. The only thing I heard was munching down on a steak. Oh, I want a steak now. Alright, where else? I don't think anything else here. And I don't see anything else here. Ooh, new information. So, there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister. That's correct, but there's a gold mine of evidence against her. All the dots? And the prosecutor tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth himself. I'm afraid your sister's fate is decided, Bambina. My many condolences. Officer Marshall. Yeah, Bambina? How can you say that? You and my sister, you were... Is there something between this cop and his sister that I don't know about? Oh, the dots. I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gotten to me. Maybe it's that dry wind that's blowing through the prospector's office. Dry wind or ill will? Someone's up to something here, but who? Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now. Forge evidence and arrange testimonies, you mean? He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is, until he met you. But rumors are just rumors, aren't they? These are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them. If you follow the rumors about Edgeworth to the source, you find one person. But they're off limits. Intentionally, you may say. Who's that? One person? Who? Hate to say this, but it's your sister, Bambina. Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky. What? My sister?
Edgeworth couldn't wrestle all those cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets. Some people load them with deals.
Wait, what you're saying is Edgeworth was making deals to win trials?
Where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets. That's what the old timers say. There's a big old secret hidden around here somewhere. Everyone knows it.
Is that why Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case? Did they target him? Because he was closest to Edgeworth? Interesting. Let's see. Let's do the stupid thing.
My sister's cell phone. The last time it was used was 5:18, right after Goodman was killed. Maybe she was canceling her date for the night.
Oh, the dots.
Why did Lana make that call?
Maybe you should go ask her? Or not? Huh. Why can't I ever talk to someone when I want to talk to them?
Where's Detective?
Nope. Nothing. Oh, never mind. Alright, well... Go ask Edgeworth then? He's not here. Oh, we got... Ooh. Hello.
There's a jacket framed on the wall like a painting. The fabric is high-grade cashmere, Italian styling. Silk ruffles, turquoise buttons, and a gold thread collar. I'm guessing it's worth around $5,000.
For $5,000? Speaking of which, your suit would be about... No, that's enough of that. I don't need my life appraised, thank you very much. What's this? It looks like a shield of some kind. It's broken. Maybe it's made out of chocolate, and its owner took a bite out of it.
It appears to be made out of bonds with gold plating. It's not worth much. $70 tops.
This girl has the thing about pricing everything, doesn't she?
I wonder what that big K means. Mysterious. Oh, what a soft and comfy sofa. It makes you want to say, sofa, so good.
All the dots.
Sofa. So far.
Yeah, I got it the first time. I'm glad she's not an aspiring comedian. Oh, that was great. That's my kind of humor. A work desk. It's quite tidy, as one might expect.
What a nice desk. It's easy to use and easy on the eyes. It's polished so well I can see my own reflection.
I'd prefer not to have to look at myself while I work.
Wow, what an amazing bouquet.
No kidding. Hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead, Wendy. Wendy. I've heard that name somewhere.
And here beside it, a giant steel samurai. Wow, I want one.
Huh? Something written on the bottom of his foot. Between a rock and a hard place, Wendy.
Is the prosecutor in this office named Wendy?
I don't think so. What else do we have?
Hey, a chessboard.
I'm not too up on my chest, but it looks like the blue's in a bit of a tight spot.
The red knights are surrounded the blue pawn.
Huh.
Those horses are mounted knights. The swords have really sharp edges. And check out that poor pawn. His head is kind of spiky. Kind of reminds me of you.
Yeah, I know, but isn't the point to surround the king? Maybe we are the king.
Whoa, these are all case files. They're stacked up to the ceiling. There's even a ladder.
With the shelves already packed super tight like that. What's the prosecutor going to do when they get new files?
All the dots. Splendid, Mr. Wright. What an unusual observation.
I think that was a compliment. I don't see anything else to do here. Yeah, nothing else. Huh. So where do we go? We've already been here. And we've already shown him everything. Did we show him the Do we show him the corner report? No, it doesn't work. I'm confused. Why don't we put a break here? We're almost to the trial, I feel like. So in the next episode, hopefully we'll start the trial. I'm a lot of bit stuffy today, so it was really hard to talk. Hopefully it doesn't sound too messy in the recording. A little grace on me if you would. And I love you guys so much. Thank you for everything. I'm really loving this game and I can't wait to see more. You know, I was thinking of it the other day how we're playing Silent Hill 4. We just started it yesterday on the channel. And I'm just thinking, we're playing Silent Hill 4 and Ace Attorney trilogies. And those games seem like so different from each other. And I know it's probably hurting me and the YouTube algorithm to not focus on just one game. But at the same time, it's playing multiple games like that that make me want to come back to this one. Because I never get bored of this game because it's always fresh when I play it. You know what I mean? Well, anyway, I just want to say that playing multiple games like that really heightens the enjoyment of all the other games we play. And I hope that you're having fun as well. I hope you're enjoying the game. If you are, you know what to do. And until next time, so long and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you would like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more. Also, please do not forget, you matter, you are brilliant, and you are loved. And you should always remember to be true to yourself. Don't let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly feathered flightless bird. Till next time.